A core component of the UB School of Social Work is social justice. We understand the disparities faced by people of color in our country, and it is our job to advocate on behalf of those people. As social workers operating in the digital age, it is important for us to understand how technology influences societal issues around us, especially race. The UB School of Social Work has put together a unique series with Mike Langlois discussing how technology influences social workers. Mike Langlois is here with us today to talk about the series. What is the purpose of Tech Now, and why is learning about technology and social media important for us as social workers?
So thanks, Adriana, for the great introduction. Social Work Tech Now is actually a series that focuses each year on different things with the same general premise, which is to answer the question, why does technology and innovation matter to social work? Quite simply, why do people that are going to be social workers need to learn about emerging technologies? One of the things we've noticed about technology is it's scary or something you want to ignore until you're so used to it you don't think of it as technology anymore. Nowadays, everyone's walking around with smartphones as if they've been on the planet forever. And we're writing with pencils as if that wasn't a new technology at one point. But both of these are examples of technology that we are starting to either take for granted or have long since taken for granted. Social Work Tech Now wants to take a look at some of the emerging technologies and help social workers understand why they matter, why they either can help marginalize and oppress people or liberate and amplify their strength. In order for social workers to really use them in their either clinical practice or their social justice practice, they need to be able to understand what the impact of technology, and particularly emerging technologies, are for the populations they serve. So for example, when we are working at field placement where the focus is on adult literacy, are we talking about teaching people how to read only, or are we teaching them how to code, which is one of the emerging industries that will help raise people from poverty into financial mobility? When the technology of a dishwasher emerges, does it liberate women by freeing up time that was traditionally used to having to wash clothing, or does it destabilize family systems? For example, the advent of the freezer in some indigenous populations was a technological advance which actually may have caused a lot of problems in terms of family systems and stability. So one of the things we want to do in Social Work Tech Now is to look at technology without either demonizing it or glorifying it, and see how does it impact the people that we serve? How does it impact our clients and our patients? And how can we leverage it so that we can make good use of it and also help people that are using it make good choices about how to use it? This year we're really excited to present our first series, which is focused on race and racism and emerging technologies. And we're going to be talking about things ranging from Black Twitter and how social media has been used by African Americans to establish a community online, to reviewing a movie and discussing how things have changed from 20th century to 21st century education and the struggles African American students have in navigating that. And then later in the year we're going to have a roundtable discussion on race and racism in video games. So our roundtable, we've assembled a dream team of two designers of video games and two cultural critics of video games and race representation of video games, all of whom are also people of color. The hope is that we're going to all have a robust conversation, not only about the imagery of people of color in video games and how that's represented, but also the video game industry, and is there marginalization happening for men and women of color who want to grow up to be video game designers.